Hi. Sorry I'm late and sorry. 4:50. I meant to be here at 4 and I've been thinking about it. Okay, now let's talk. Who am I? What am I? Who I am is not important. What am I is not important. All I know, I'm part of the human race. We are in this together. We are the son and daughter of the Most High, the creator, the master of the universe. So, this life today is my case for the United States. Me defending the United States in the spiritual and invisible world. So you might not believe there is another world except this. It's up to you. You might not believe in the invisible force. It is up to you. You might not believe in God. It's your problem. For me, I do believe. There's a force out there bigger than me, bigger than you. Okay? So, now let's talk. We're going to talk. If I don't say hello, if I don't say hi to you, sorry. And if I speak too fast, hi Tina, love, hi everyone. If I speak too fast, sorry, I speak fast. If you do not understand what I'm trying to say to you, I'm sorry. But first, I gotta tell you something about me. I am a little crazy. And whatever I'm saying right now should not be held against me in the court of law in this country. And because I'm not sane. Sevilla High. Because I believe in some nightmare that I have. I believe in some dreams that I have. I believe they are important to me. And sometimes I say things. You might not agree with me. That's fine. So now, today I was going to talk to you about quarantine, isolation when they put someone in quarantine like we are doing right now, staying home, and the Bible, and how many part in the Bible they have it. We have it, and when a couple of times I can tell you in the Old Testament, what you call the Old Testament, the law of God, the book of God, the good book, the tree of life. This is the book that is the good book, the tree of life. What you call the Old Testament, that's the true book, that's the book of life. You have in Exodus, after Passover, Miriam was talking bad, doing something in Hebrew called Lashon Hara, was gossiping about Moses, and God made her sick. So they have to take her outside of the camp where the Israelite, everybody was camping at Mount Sinai. So she was quarantined for 7 days. When you have thing in your body, leprosy thing coming out of your body, and a woman that have discharge from a vaginal, so she's an unclean. So they have to keep her outside the camp for 7 days. We also have, after we have the temple of God, the high priest every Yom Kippur, the high priest in the temple in Jerusalem had to be quarantined for 7 days, had to stay there. So for the service of Yom Kippur. And after Yom Kippur, the entire Jewish nation in Jerusalem sang and walked with him home. So quarantine is not new to us. If you are a child of God, if you believe in God, you know your Bible, this is not the first time we're in isolation. We are not the first time that we are quarantined. It's been done, it has been done. He says so in the Bible. And we also have the story of Samson and Delilah, when they gouged his eyes out, and they put him in the dungeon, quarantined by himself. Okay, there's plenty places in the Bible they talk about quarantine. Quarantine, it is not new. If you are sick, you have to be quarantined. I know the relationship with whatever we are going through right now with the Samson and Delilah. Samson is part of the sun. So the people that are sick, they need to be exposed to the sun. If someone have coronavirus, you need sunshine, you need heat. It seems like most of the country doesn't know that. Virus exposing to heat will be killed faster. With something hot will be killed faster. It seems like they don't know. They always keep the patient in a cold temperature. They should put them in a heat temperature. Have them drink hot thing. No cold water. Nothing cold, just hot. Okay, now let's talk about the case for the United States. My case for the United States right now. So I'm saying hello to everyone, human like me, mortal like me. I'm saying hello to my Father, the creator, the master of the universe, God. And I'm saying hello to my big brother, the devil himself. Hi, Satan. Hello. Hi. It's been a while. Okay, so let's talk, guys. My crazy self is talking right now. It's not the same part. So most of us who are crazy, who happen to be crazy, have the dream. Most of us who are crazy, who happen to be crazy, we had the dream that something bad is going to happen in 2020. A lot of us had it. I had it. And when I had it, I came here and taught you. I talk about it in Creole, I talk about it in French, I talk about it in English right here on this page. I had my dream on the 5th of January, when the angel came to me and told me 2020 equals that a lot of people are going to die and there's nothing I can do about it. Guess what? With a smile, I accept that 2020 is going to be that a lot of people are going to die in 2020. Sevilla High. I accept that. But in the past, whenever something is going to happen, it's been revealing to me in my dream, because I'm a crazy person. I saw things in my dreams. Sometimes I said no. I stood up. I said I'm against it. I gave my belief, and I always talk. But this time, I did not talk. Saturday night, January 5th, I went to bed early in the morning. I always sleep 2-3 hours a night, and I had the dream. The angel, the man, came on my face yelling at me, 2020 equals that. A lot of people are going to die and there's nothing you can do about it. And he was so mad because he knew I could do something about it. I didn't know why he was so mad, because maybe he knew I could do something about it. I could make it stop. But I did not. I let it happen. I did not fight. Usually when something bad is going to happen, I already saw it. Someone come and tell me. I fight. I say something in my dream. I said, no, this is the reason, this is that reason, this should not happen, blah, blah, blah. But that time, I did not. I let it happen. Yes, I did. Well, I changed my mind. I changed my mind last night. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. The reason I put this in there, because I'm not allowed to show you my chest. Melanie, I'm not allowed to show you my chest. For that reason, I cover my chest so you don't see it. If I wear this without this, you will see my chest. And really, I don't want you to see my chest. I don't want to expose my chest to you. That's the reason I cover this. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I do it for myself. I cover myself so you don't see my chest. This is not important. This is not for you to see. So that's why I cover it. I don't want you to see my neck and my chest. So now let's go. So usually I say something. I did not say anything. So this time, as of last night, I changed my mind. Whatever I'm saying right now, I just said it in Creole on my other page. If you don't speak English, you don't understand, go watch the live I just did on my other page. If you Pasté-a, I would explain everything I'm going to say right now. I've been said in Creole. So this live is not for you. And I'm sending this out for whoever wants it. It is for them. I'm letting it out. I'm letting it out to the universe for the people that must hear it. And I already give it to you in Creole on my other page. So this is for the people that must know what I'm saying. So, getting out the comment out. So, saying hello to everyone. I won't be able to see your page. If you want to share, share. If you don't want to share, that's fine. So, as of last night, I changed my mind. And I decided, I know it is not too late. I decided to vote no. If you, wherever you are, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what language you speak, I don't care what faith you were. If you had the dream about what was going to go down in 2020, right now, I'm begging you, pray to God, pray and you against it. Vote no. Vote no. You don't want that. What's going on right now? You don't want it to happen. You must, whatever bad dream you had about 2020, we can change that. If it was revealed to you that 2020 bad thing is going to happen and you said nothing in your dream, you got to fix that. So I am talking to you. I am talking to you. You know who you are. You know who you are. I know you are watching. I know you were out there. If you had the dream about 2020, you're going to have to take it back. You are going to have to vote no. No, 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 no. You have to change the outcome of 2020. We can do it. I myself, I was like you. I did not say anything. When you come and tell me 2020 equal that, I took it. I was okay with it. I was mad, but I'm no longer mad. I'm not mad anymore. I'm not mad at anybody right now. I'm no longer mad. If you were mad and if you are still mad, you must change your vote. You must change it. Because it's been revealed to so many of us in our dream that was going to happen in 2020. And some of us did nothing about it. I myself did nothing about it. And I want you to go do something about it right now. You have to pray and talk to God. Said you vote no against whatever is going on right now. So now the case for the United States. The United States is not a bad country. Of course they will make mistake. Of course the United States will take money from lobbyists to vote law for them to kill us and other people in the community. Of course there are some of the court there are people that have preferential order. They give them preference over other people. The United States is not a bad country. It doesn't matter how mad we are about this country. Whatever happened in the past, we have to have faith there will be change. There was a time I disliked this country so much I want to leave. That was my plan, to leave. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, this is a great country. We can be perfect. And God, you yourself, you don't want us to be perfect. That is why you give us free will. That is why you give us the bad and the good. You don't want us to be perfect. You created everything about us. You created all the bad things that will make us sin. You create envy into us. You do not envy. We envious. We envy of other people's stuff, whatever they have. If you don't want us to envy what our neighbors has or had, why do you make sure they have it and gloat it on our face? Why do you tempt us? Every sin that we committed, or the American people, us, the people living in this country, we do, it is not our fault. You make us do it. Because you create everything. You create everything around us. What do you want us to do? And you send us the brother. You send us one of your son to make sure, one of your creation, to make sure we do what we have to do, to be bad and to sin. You created the devil. We did not have Satan. You created Satan. He was part of your team. He was your angel. He was one of your favorite God. So if we have people right now in the United States are committing sin left and right, it is because you make sure we do it. You make sure we did it, and you give us the devil. What are we supposed to do? We are human. We are not the angel. We are human. We have flaws. We're not perfect. This country is not perfect. The United States is not perfect, but the United States did more good than bad. The United States welcomed me. Give me the same education a person that was born in the country had, the same education. We as immigrants came to this country, they welcome us, they give us the same right with their own people. The United States is different. Welcome everyone. It doesn't matter where you come from. Yes, a lot of us were mad. Yeah, there's something they do me. A couple reasons I was mad at the United States. I'm no longer mad. I think thing might change. I was mad because they were kicking out elderly people out of their home. That was one of the reasons I could not stand West Palm Beach County. The elderly people, they work all their lives. They pay their houses, their condominium, their little apartment. And when they could not pay association fee, they kicked them out. They sold their homes. I forgive them. And that might change in the future. So whatever had been done is already done. So we have to see how things are going to be in the future. I know everybody's waiting. The country has to be destroyed under President Trump. But at the end of the day, he's not a bad person. He might have bad advisor. But we have to take the good and the bad. So my case for the United States, dear God, get the angel of death out of this country. Forgive the United States. If you had the dream about what's going to happen in 2020, you must pray to God and make a case for the United States. Make a case for the world. People are saying it's men doing it. No. It's not men doing it. It's God doing it. So you are dealing with 220, 120, 20, when you count the entire word in Hebrew, equal to the crown. In Kabbalah is the inner crown of God, the outer crown of God. So we have the first wave, which is the corona in Latin and Spanish, meaning crown. It is not men doing this. People that are dying, yeah. When it started, I was a little, you see what? Whatever. You see, yeah, they're hypocrites, of course. Some of the people in this country are hypocrites. They are hypocrites. Imagine how many people that die with the corona. You know how many black people that die in this country yearly? There's no outrage. Now corona, people are dying with corona, the number is less. And now if people are crying, the nurses are crying, the doctors are crying, everybody's crying, people are counting. But you know what? I believe there will be changes. I believe there will be a lot of changes in the United States. I believe so. In my case for the United States, dear God, get the angel of death out of the United States. I love this country. Yeah, I wanted to leave a couple years ago, but I love it. I don't want to live anymore. A lot of us, things that happen left and right, other countries that are praying, United States doing this to them, doing that to them. There's a reason. Whatever the country, the leaders' decision they made, there's a reason for that. So, I'm taking today to ask for forgiveness for the United States, all the sin our leaders committed throughout the nation, throughout the world, and asking for forgiveness for the people living in this country, all of us. We're one nation, we're united. And please, if you had a dream about 2020, it is time for you to pray to God, to ask for forgiveness, and to vote no, vote against the angel of death, who's now trying to take more lives. Secondly, I was so mad at Italy. I was so mad at Italy. I was so mad at them. I'm not mad anymore. By the way, God, I love Italian men. You know that. You know that. And I could keeping my vote for you to destroy Italy, to kill more people, but I can't, because you're killing the wrong people. The angel of death he's killing the wrong people. He's killing the innocent, the young people. They are not killing the people that deserve it. the leaders, the people that made the decision. He's not killing the people from Vatican. He only killed 7 priests. 7 priests. And you are killing more people. The angel is killing more people than the people that deserved to be killed. So as of right now, I withdrew my vote for Italy. I withdrew my vote. I vote no for Italy. Have mercy. I know I was mad. They are giving more, all the saint, all the portrait, all the thing to all the nation, making them worshiping them, send this, send that. I know I was mad at that. But I know there will be change, and I'm sorry that I voted yes for Italy. I took my vote back. The people that are dying, they had nothing to do with all the sin the leaders committed into the nation. They had no idea. They had nothing to do with it. So with my vote, I vote no for Italy. Dear God, have mercy on them. And to the other brother, our brothers, people, that's when I think like that, when I talk like that, you guys will know that I'm a crazy person. Our older brother, the devil, is he washing? I know how you're feeling right now, bro. I know. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can't find any more soul. I feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. You know what you did to me the last time we met. So, And if you want to talk, you know my number. You know where to find me. The same way you find me before. But this time, stop it. Do not try to have sex with me. Yeah, this is the devil. Whenever he sees me, he's always trying to have sex with me. I'm sorry, we can't have sex. The devil right now, his biggest problem at this moment is he cannot find any people to do bad things. The nightclub are closed where you bring men and women together to smoke, get high, get drunk, losing their life, losing their soul, make them do things they should not be doing. There's no nightclub. You can't have them anymore. So the churches that you had, not they have, you had for them to come and spread lies, brainwashing other people, and the priests, the pastors, the rabbi, everybody are preaching about whatever they want people to believe in. There's no more services. Churches have been closed. Now everybody can stay home and open the Bible, believe what they should believe for themselves. So the devil's biggest problem at this moment is right now, he doesn't have any puppets. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. This is, when you look at this thing, and fathers, mothers that used to go out for business, and while they're in business trip, they are cheating on their spouses. Now they are home and quarantined with their family. Oh God. God has a way of doing things. God has a way of doing things. You can never understand God the way God are going with things. Even if you try to understand what God is doing and the reason behind it, it will take you a while to get it. And when you get it, even if you cry, you will laugh at it. Even if you cry, you will laugh. The devil think he was winning a lot of souls. People were doing bad things left and right. And then now all of a sudden, things stop. Can't have any more soul, Dad. Cannot have any more souls. So, yeah. I told you I'm a crazy person. Look at what I'm talking about. You see? And I told you I'm crazy. Told you I'm crazy. I told you I'm a crazy person. So the devil right now cannot find anybody to tempt you. If you committed a sin while you're in your own house, likely it's not going to be that big of things. If you say sorry to God, you confess to God, God will forgive you. If you were in the nightclub right now, and do you know? Okay. When the people, they go to the nightclub at the end of the night, they go spend one night stand. So that's violating the one of the 10 commandments, having sex with someone that you're not married to, spending a night with a total stranger. All those are sins. Over drinking, doing drugs, and all your body is uncovered, trying to attract men or attract women, wearing scandalous clothes, sins all over. Your body's uncovered. So all this what the devil's doing, and then God make it all stop. You know, there's some good that's gonna come out of this. There's some good that's going to come out of it, and we will have a lot of children. Husband and wives are finally home together. They can cook, clean, educate the children together for a couple of weeks, and then women gonna get pregnant for their husband. They will not need any DNA going to Mauritius saying, "Is it my kid?" It's going to be your kid because you've been counting with your wife for a couple of weeks. So, men now that are cheating on their wives, going to vacation. There's no vacation for you. You cannot go to China to sleep with a Chinese girl. You cannot go to Italy you cannot go to Argentina, to Brazil. You are home with your wife now, which is a good thing. And then it's bad for the devil because the devil will not have you committing sin left and right. There's always some good that come out of the bad when you think of it. But I apologize that I was so mad. I was so mad. I was one of the people that was so mad about the world, about Italy, about everything that were happening around me. And when I get the dream about 2020, I did not do anything about it. And I know I could have done something about it. I could have prayed to God to make it stop, not let it happen at all. But hey, I said nothing. I just said, I had a dream. Is it going to be a virus? Is it going to be this? I go like this? Yeah. Or maybe deep down I know. Yes, deep down I know what was going to happen. Of course I know. But I thought we deserve it. But when you think of it, God created everything around us. Everything that make us bad, make us do bad things, God created. God created all the sin around us. Everything. You will tell me how and why. I don't know why, but how. And if you see in the book of Job, if you read the entire Bible in the book of Job, when everybody came in front of God, all the angels, guess what? Our brother, he was there too, Satan. He came in front of God too. And God was talking to everybody, and God addressed our brother, which is Satan, the devil. Yes, he's our brother. He's your brother, he's my brother. God created him. The same way God created me, God created you, God created the devil. God created Satan. And Satan has his place. We need to balance things. We need the good and the bad. Yeah, we need everything. To balance the universe, God created the devil. God created him for us. As a test. When God wants to test us, God used the devil. The temptation. We have it all because we need it. God needs the devil to be around. To bring balance to the universe. And when the devil, our brother, yes, the devil, Satan, our older brother, came in front of our Father, God asked him, "Where were you?" And our older brother said to God, "Oh, I was on earth, destroying. I make men having sex with men, violating your commandment. I made women having sex with women, violating your commandment. I made men cheating on their wife. I made women cheating on their husband. I made people drink until they got too drunk. They could not even remember a thing. I make people do drugs. I make people pull guns on people. I do this." Satan, the devil, our older brother, gave God every bad thing he was doing under the sun, which is on earth. Guess what God said to him? God said, I'm talking about the book of Job, one of my favorite books in the Bible. And God said to our brother, Satan, the devil, "Well, you can do whatever you want on earth, but I have one of my servants. His name is Job. You can shook him. You can shake him. You can do anything bad to him." And our older brother said to God, "Of course he will never disown you. Of course, I can never shake him because you give him all these things. Look at everything you give him. You give him beautiful children, a beautiful wife, a beautiful house. You give him everything under the sun that he wants. He needs it. God, give me God. This is what our brother said to God, to our Father. Give me permission to take everything away from him. And God blessed Satan, the devil, our brother, and he said to him, please, do as you want. And guess what? The devil, Satan, did everything to Job. Kill his wife, kill his wealth, burn his house, do everything, destroy everything. Every time he did something to Job, Job still loved God. And God said, what I told you. God is bragging about how well Job loved him. And every time Satan did not succeed, and God gave him more permission to do things. Keep going. And the devil keep on attacking Job until he got him so sick he could not even move from the ground. His body was all thing on his body. He was so ill. His friends came over, talked to him, said, this is the God you are serving that letting all this thing happen to you. And Job said to his friend, don't worry about it. If I could talk to God, the only thing I will ask God, why? What have I done? Why did I deserve this? And finally, God came to talk to Job in front of his friend. There was a big thunder. And God came. And instead of God said, I'm sorry I did that to you, Job. No, God did not say I'm sorry. God said, how dare you questioning me? How dare you asking me why I do things? Do you know how many, can you count the grain of sand on the seashore? Can you count how many stars on the sky? When you can do this thing, you can come and ask me why I let things happen. You see, this is our Father. Oh, dear God. This is our Father. Instead of say, Job, I'm sorry I let that happen to you, okay? I love you, son. Okay, everything is fine. God did not do that. God was mad at Job because Job asked why. And then he gave Job way more than he had before. And for Job, for him to forgive Job's friend, Job had to make sacrifice and pray for God to forgive them. So you see, God let things happen. God will let misery come to your door. God will let death come to your door. God will let the devil do things to you. And most of them are a test. Are you a Job? Are you a Job at this moment? And do you know some people might be the first person that have the corona tested and they will be alive? Because they are a Job. Do you have a Job in you? Do you believe in God so much whatever happened, you say, God, everything is on your hand? Do you have faith in God? There are times I could be so mad at God, and when I remember the story of Job, I said, okay, Father, it's all right. I can take it. But so many of us was asked for permission. So many of us got the warning about 2020. We did nothing about it. And I am one of the person that did nothing about it. And I was so happy. God was about to almost destroy the world. But right now I changed my mind. Yes, we are bad, but not all of us. We're not going to let innocent people pay for the guilty. Because God, you said so yourself. A son should not pay for the sin of his father. A daughter should not pay for the sin of his father. A son should not pay for the sin of his mother. A daughter should not pay for the sin of her mother. Okay, we should not pay for the sin of the people that was there before us. We're not going to do that. We are not going to pay for the sin of other people. My vote is no. Yeah, the United States is not perfect, But the United States welcomed me, welcomed so many of us immigrant into this country. They do good for us. They treat us right. Of course, there are some people. And one of the lessons they God teach the United States, some of the citizens. And when I saw it, I was laughing. I was laughing. Do you know they were saying, build a wall, build a wall. We don't want Mexican. We don't want this. Guess what? Last week, beginning of last weekend, American people, the same people that was telling President Trump to build a wall, they were in Mexico buying toilet paper, buying paper towel at the mall in Tijuana. But some of them were the same people that were saying, President Trump, build a wall, keep them out. And the same people, they were in Mexico buying stuff to bring into the United States. That was a lesson. Love your neighbors as you love yourself. Love your neighbors as you love yourself. Mexico is your neighbor, the same way Canada is your neighbor. Yeah, you love Canada more than you love Mexico. That's a sin. You should love Mexico the same way you love Canada, your neighbors. There should be no such things as preference. You prefer the Canadian more than the Mexican. But I forgive you. It's okay. Now you learn your lesson. God makes sure that the same American that was talking bad about Mexico had to go to Mexico for toilet paper, had to go to Mexico for bread, for this to bring into the United States for them to be able to survive this. My God, the God that I'm serving is awesome. As awesome you are, my Father, I'm asking forgiveness for the United States. I'm asking forgiveness for Italy and the rest of the world. You need to call off the angels. You need to call them off. Please. I know on the 10th of April or the 16th of April, bad things were meant to happen. Please change that. I vote no for the disasters. I vote no for every bad thing under the sun. I vote no, and I'm asking forgiveness for everybody. And I apologize, I did not do my job by telling people about what reserved, actually, what reserved for us for this new year, for the 2020 year. I should have talked more about it. I should have made it something to talk about it every day. Let people know, talk to God, pray to God. I did not do that. That's on me. Every one of us that got the warning about 2020, we did not do anything about it. We just do it live. We talk about it like it was nothing. And we know deep down what you had in store for us. So I personally am sorry. I'm asking forgiveness for this great country. They are not that bad. They might have some bad apple. They might have people that don't like black people, don't like Hispanic people, don't like Jewish people. There are some people, the KKK, that want to destroy us. Hey, there's a handful of them. They're not that much. You can't destroy the United States because of the racism. For the racist one, you can do that. There are more good people in the United States than bad. And the people in the government, we have more good leaders than bad. Some of them, yeah, they take bribe, they get money. It's not like bribing like this. They took money from the lobbyists to create law that will kill us. It's not all of them. You know, some of them deserve to be sick. Some of them were infected. Some of them deserve to get infected with the virus. Some of them did not. But we cannot destroy an entire country. You cannot send the angel up there to destroy the entire country to affect our life because of a few bad apples. We're going to have to remove the bad apple and then we're going to keep going. And we're going to do better. I'm doing better. I forgive everyone that did me wrong. Even though I was wrong, I forgave them. I forgive everyone. If I was wrong, I said, I'm sorry. Even the people that was wrong, I even tell them I'm sorry. If I can change, yeah, God, listen. If I can change, the American people can change. I was born a sinner. Since I remember, I was always a sinner. And look at me. Haven't had sex for going to be 8 years. Why? Because for you, God, for you, I stay celibate for you. I did it for you. Okay? So if I can change my way, so can the American people. So can the other people in the world. There is hope. There is hope. I love to gossip. You know how bad it is for me to keep my mouth shut and not to gossip about other people when they do something bad? I will train myself. I am trying. If I can try to do better, so can they. And as for Italy, I'm sorry. I voted yes for the angel to destroy y'all. I'm sorry. I was mad at you for bringing all your sent pictures all over the nation. I'm sorry. And God, I take it back because, I love Italian men. And you cannot destroy them. I love them, I love them. I love Italian. I love Italian. But the angel should have been in the Vatican. And they are destroying the vulnerable, the people that had nothing to do with all the hatred, all the violation of your law. And the people that are the angel are killing right now, they follow their leaders. You follow the leaders. They follow their leaders. So I'm not going to sit there and be happy that you're destroying a country. I can't take it. I'm not. Okay? So please, make this go away. Send the angels away. Bring them home. I'm begging. Well, this is my case for the United States. And their country is great. They are great to immigrant. Yeah, it's not perfect. The world is not perfect. We are not perfect. And then everything that we do bad, all the sin that we committed, and the world and the United States, God, you made us do it. You made us do it. You put everything around us. You gave someone intelligence to create alcohol for us to get drunk. You gave someone the knowledge to use the tobacco to create a tobacco product so we can smoke to get lung cancer, whatever. You give us temptation. Every bad thing we committed. Us want to have sex all the time, wanted to cheat, wanted to sleep with so-and-so. When we see someone beautiful, you create the beautiful woman for the men to be envious of, to envy, to want to touch them. You create the handsome man that you tempted me a couple times with. Remember how you tempted me with that handsome man at the gas station? I didn't give him my number. I did not give him my number. You tempted me a couple times. I was strong enough not to fall. So you put the temptation on me. You know how many times you tempt me? How many times I almost fall? I almost give up my celibacy to take off with someone, with a man, and some men. You put them on my path. But I was strong enough to avoid them. But the other people are not. You can destroy the world by a thing that you let people create it. As for China, they did a lot. The food that we are eating, they put things on it so the food could look good. They have us eating plastic. All the food they import, trying to be the biggest exporting country that export things outside of the countries and poisoning us with the food, the thing that they make. With everything that they make. You gave them the intelligence to find bad things to put on the food to make the meat look good, to copy the exact product. You gave them the intelligence to do that. So you made bad choice in front of us and you are punishing us for taking the bad choice? It's like you offer us candy to eat and once we eat the candy and you are mad at us? God, come on. Come on, I know you're doing it. I know. God, I know you're killing us. Make the angel up there stop. For me. You see, for me. I gave you 7 years. In the 8th month of my life, celibate. I let no one kiss me. I let no one touch me for me. Make it stop. Fucking David. Make it stop. For King Solomon, make it stop. For Abraham, you took him. That choose you, that know you are only one God. We are the descendant of Abraham. Make it stop. We have the Jewish people that are reading the law in Hebrew, that are praising you every Shabbat, that are keeping the Shabbat. You even get them sick. You even get them. That's what put me down last week. You make even Rabbi got sick sitting there. People that are educating people about your laws, that are talking to you in Hebrew. Gentile, I'm not saying the United States is innocent. I am not saying that. I'm asking for forgiveness. We cannot be mad about this country that we live in, that give us a place to stay, that are protecting us. We'll be eating each other, killing each other if it wasn't for the law for this country. We cannot be hate. We cannot hate the United States forever. We cannot keep hating them for slavery. We cannot hate them because of they are racist. We cannot hate them because they're hypocrite. We are too. We are hypocrite. We are racist too. I'm not saying the United States is innocent. I'm asking God for forgiveness for them, for us, because we are all sinners. We are all sinners. Okay? We have to start forgiving, child. It's time to forgive. Whatever you think the United States have been doing, done, we have to forgive them. We have to ask God for forgiveness. It is time. We cannot let all these people die and then we're not praying to God, asking God to forgive them. No. Are we better than they are? Nobody tell you to trust them, but forgive them and pray to God for God to take away the angel of death out from our midst. This angel came and talked to me in January, and I was down. And I came and did a live about it. And I did not do anything to stop it. Now it's getting real. We have to pray and ask God for forgiveness. And God is doing it. No one else but God. And we might survive the first wave, the inner crown of God. We might not survive the outer crown. Okay? In Latin, the word corona equal to crown. 20 in Hebrew, when you count everything, equal to the inner crown of God, the outer crown of God. Both 20 represent the inside and the outside. So we have the first part of the disease right now attacking us human and the inside. So God is hitting us with the inner crown of God, and the outer crown of God is coming. If we don't pray, if we don't ask for forgiveness, if we don't make a fool of ourselves, and for God to believe us, we are really changing. We are done, okay? We are done as a people. We are done as a race. And I mean it. I mean it. We have to stop hating each other. We have to start praying for each other. We have to start forgiving each other. We cannot keep sitting there and hitting all the time. Because I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I love this body so much to give it up. I love my body so much to give it up for my soul to go back to God. I'm not going yet. I'm not. If you guys are ready to go, for your body to go down under and for your soul to go back to God, go ahead. But me, I'm not ready and I'm not giving back that body yet. I'm not. So I'm asking forgiveness. I'm forgiving everybody. I'm forgiving the United States, and I'm asking God to forgive them. I'm forgiving the world, and I'm forgiving Italy for everything they have done to black people across the nation, for enslaving their mind, by changing the law of God, by changing the Shabbat from Saturday to Sunday, by trying to play God. I'm forgiving them. So can you. We have to forgive, and we have to move on. We cannot sit there and then let everything happen around us and we know what's going on. If we did not know what's going on, we know exactly what's going on. We know God is doing it. And everybody's saying, oh, it's been said the country has to be destroyed under President Trump. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. The country can be destroyed, but we have to stay alive. Destroy the economy. I understand that a lot of people will be losing money, losing their house, losing everything, losing their job, losing their small business, including me. Okay? But When we are alive, there's still hope. There is still hope when we are still alive. Okay? Whatever we lose right now, we can have them back. If we are worthy. If you lose your house, God will give you a bigger house. You're not buying it. There will be change. The United States will be changed. The world will be changed. You're not buying it. Keep on hating other people. Keep on hating them. That's your problem. God is doing it. No one else is doing it. Okay? No one else is doing it. As a matter of fact, the person that is getting the worst end of the bargain is the devil. His job is to collect souls, to have a big fight with God at the end. To collect more soul, more people to commit sin. When they tell you people sell their soul to the devil, it is real, it's not fake. The devil collects soul. The more soul the devil have, the more sin we commit and the more we belong to him. He has more power. He becomes stronger. At this time right now, God killed honey. Yes, God is a compassionate God, because if you did wrong, God is punishing you. You ask God for forgiveness. You did wrong, God is teaching you a lesson. You ask God to forgive you. You pray to God for God to forgive you. That's all. Repent. That's what I've been doing. I've been repenting. I've been telling people I'm sorry. I've been calling people that I did wrong, people that did me wrong. I forgive all of them. I forgive all of them. And I told all my sin to God. I might not tell you all my sin live, but when I am of the life, I told God everything that I committed, every bad thought that I have, everything that I did, I told God about them, and I said, I'm sorry. I confess, and I'm trying not to do it again. And I'm asking God to help me not to do the same bad thing that I used to do. For God to stand by me, to help me be a better person. To help me stop hating other people that did nothing to me. As I said the other day, there's someone in my synagogue that I dislike this man with a passion, and the man did nothing to me. He's always nice to me, smiling to me, say hello to me, but I don't like him. Just like that. And I'm asking God to change that for me. For God to change me, change my insight, change my way, so I don't dislike this person for no reason, so I don't dislike anyone else again for no reason. So when you know you did something wrong, you're committing sin, you acknowledge them to God, and God will forgive you. That's how compassionate God is. But for killing, God killed. I've been saying that to you. God killed. God allowed you to be killed. God allowed Satan, the devil, to come into you, to come and do things to make you commit sin. God allowed that to happen. I just told you about the book of Job. God allowed the devil, Satan, to do bad things to Job, destroying Job's entire family. Took everything away from Job. God did that. The God you are serving, my God, did that. I'm not saying God is not compassionate. God is a loving God. God is a compassionate God when you acknowledge your sin and you ask for forgiveness. But until you staying, you think you are better, you think you are almighty, God will put you down on your knees. And are you not seeing the pattern? The country that think they have the power, the country that think China think they are the world most exporting good, they have more GDP, whatever things, economy is higher than everybody else. God started there. In China, God starting it there. And God took it to Italy. The angel of death took the thing to Italy, because Italy think they are representing God. The leaders think they are representing the Vatican, think they are God. They have more followers. They are representing God under the sun. And God did not send them a letter say, the Vatican, Mom, too much nose. God did not say, the Vatican, I want you to represent me under the sun. God did not say that. That's why God, after China, God went to Italy. Guess who's going to have more cases? We are the United States. We are the United States. We are going to have a wave of death. We are going, if we don't pray, if we don't ask God for forgiveness, we are going to lose a lot of people. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing you can do unless we pray, unless we ask God for forgiveness. You think you're better than God. You think you're leading. You think you have power. I'm going to bring you down to your knees. That's how God works. You're telling me God doesn't kill? God killed children. Okay, how so? I'm going to tell you. Passover. When the Jewish people was slave in Egypt, how do we celebrate Passover? Do you know what's going to happen between Passover to the 16th? Do you know what's going to happen? You don't know what's going to happen between that time. 16th of Nisan, which is the 10th of April, to the 18th of April. You know what's going to happen? Unless we ask God for forgiveness, a lot of people are going to die. You think this is a joke? This is just the beginning. Okay? This is just the beginning. You think this is a joke? Keep thinking. The last big miracle God did, the plague, the last big thing God did, God killed the firstborn of every Egyptian animal, human, God kills. To teach people a lesson. Yes, God killed. The God I was serving kill. That's why when I made a mistake, I ask for forgiveness. I'm always saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. The word I'm sorry is a vocabulary that I repeat 3, 4, 5 times a day. I'm by myself. I did something. I'm sorry, God. I think a bad thought. I'm sorry, God. That's what I said every day. God killed the firstborn of every Egyptian, the animals, including the animals. God killed everything. That was the only reason the Pharaoh will let the Jewish people left Egypt. I know the time God killed children. I'm going to tell you. The story of King David. King David saw a beautiful woman bathing, and he loved that woman. He said, who's that woman? They said, the wife of so-and-so is fighting for the army. King David called the woman, and he slept with her. And King David got her pregnant. And then King David sent for the husband to come and sleep with the wife. And the husband came. He said, no, I'm not eating. I'm not drinking. I'm not going home to sleep with my wife. Because the children of Israel, they are fighting right now to defend the land. I can't come here and be merry and drink and go have sex with my wife while my brothers are fighting. And King David sent him back with a letter that said on the letter, give the letter to the commander, and the letter stated that put him where the fight is intense so he could die. And guess what? King David wrote that letter, gave it to the men. The men brought his condemnation letter to the commander. The commander put that man in front, and the men died. And after the men died, the prophet Nathan came to King David and said to King David, there is a man in Jerusalem that have so many this, so many that, and a man that have only one little goat, and he took that away from him and he killed him. And King David said, who did that? Whoever did that must die, must be punished. That's what King David said. Then Prophet Nathan said, it's you, King David. Hi, it's you that did that. So-and-so has only one wife. You have so many wives and concubines. And you took her, then you sent him out to die. And King David knew at the same moment he sinned against God. King David went on his knees and he was praying, he was begging God, I'm sorry, I've sinned. And the prophet said, God said he's going to kill the child. God said he's going to kill the child. This is for you, Fafo. The prophet said to King David, God is going to kill the child that the man's wife you slept with, pregnant with. God is going to kill that child. And the child was sick. And King David did not eat. King David was praying day and night. God, please save the boy's life. I'm sorry. I know my sin. He gave God every prayer under the sun. God made the decision. God made it. God killed that child. And guess how we got King Solomon? After the son died, King David get up and ate. And his servant said, my king, when the child was sick, you did not eat, you were praying. And once the child is dead, you're just eating. Once the child died and you are eating right now. Why? Now you should not be eating. We've been forcing you to eat throughout the sickness, illness of the child. You did not. King David said to them, the reason that I was crying, not eating and praying, I was hoping God will change his mind and not to kill that child. Now God killed that child. What can I do? King David ate. And guess what? Guess what? King David went and had sex with that same woman that who's now one of his wife. And that woman gave birth to a son. What was his name? King Solomon. King Solomon gave us the book of Ecclesiastes. King Solomon gave us Song of Songs. King Solomon gave us the book of Proverbs. Even some of the Psalms. King Solomon built the temple, the first temple in Jerusalem for God. And you know what? When King David said, God, I will build a temple for you to dwell on. God said, no, your son, King Solomon, will build that temple for me. And who is King Solomon? King Solomon is the son of the man that King David stole his wife and sent him out to kill. You see how God works? God killed the firstborn and the secondborn. King David with that woman King David stole from that man, end up being one of the great leaders in Israel. Build a temple for God. Give us the book of Psalms. Give us the book of Ecclesiastes. Give us the book of Proverbs. Build a temple for God. Yeah. Farfosh, God killed. God is a compassionate God. God also could terrify us, could destroy us when we don't listen, when God is fed up. The same way someone dig you, someone diss you, someone did so bad, so much to you, so much thing to you, and you are holding on. And then the glass water is boiling, then it finally spill over. And you are mad, you're frustrated. You feel like you want to go in that person, say that person so much bad word under the sun. That the same, when God is angry, God will terrify us. And the person who's killing us right now is no one but God. He's teaching us a lesson. And he's giving us exactly what we asked for. God is giving us exactly what we asked for. That's what's funny about it. The children were saying, God, I want my daddy to be home. I want my mother to be home. God makes sure the children, mother and father are home. The wife was saying, God, my husband is always traveling for business. My husband is always in Italy. My husband is always in China. My husband is always doing this. God, make sure your husband is home now. God answer your prayers. What you going to do now? What you going to do? You had your mother. You don't have time to take care of your mother and your father. You put them in a nursing home because you want to go to travel. And your mother and your father, Mom, I have to go to a vacation. If you stay here, I won't be able to keep eyes on you. You have to be at the assisted living community. You have to be at the nursing home, Mom. You have to go. I got to put you in a home because I got to go to my vacation with my husband. Now it's my time to be happy with my husband. Guess what? While your mother and your father, they are at the nursing home, at an assisted living community, you can go to travel. There's no vacation for you. Yeah. Your mother did that. Do you know how God started? You know who's starting to die first in the United States? The older people, the one at the nursing home. God answered your prayer because you said you did not have any time because your mother and your father, you have to always taking care of them, travel to that nursing home and go look after them. God killed them first. God granted your wish. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm saying it for God. You're welcome. Yeah, you are welcome. Whatever you pray for has been granted. It has been granted. I dislike the way Italy did things so much. God granted my prayer, but I don't want it anymore. These people had to pay. I said that. I was in Italy last year. I prayed that. I said, God, he's not right. When I left the Colosseum, when I read things, I was so furious. I was so mad about Italy. Yes, I was. Now I'm not mad anymore. It's okay. I forgive Italy. So can God. You think it's a joke? Just get up, say you believe in God, and then that's it? What have you done for God lately? What have you done? What have I done for God lately? Nothing. Nothing. I only see myself. I only see me. I want food in my table. I need to do the medicine for me. Everything that I do for you, it is for me. Thank you, Nicole. Everything that I do for you, I do it for me. I don't do anything for you. What do you do for me? Nothing. Whatever we do, we have an agenda. What have you done for God lately? What have you done? What have I done for God lately? Do I tell you something good about God? Did I tell you to do better? No. No. And the pastors, the priests, they're the worst. When you're talking about world leaders, church leaders, religious leaders, they are the worst. The pastors first, then the priests, then you have the rabbi in third place. The only reason the rabbi are not that bad is because they have the fear of God. Because they know God's vengeance. They read about it in Hebrew. And in English, they know how God works. But the priests and the pastors, God help us all. They never have a sermon. They never do anything to talk about God's agenda, what's good, what God wants from us, what God needs from us. No. If they preach about something, if they keep preaching about something, it's about their own agenda. How they can collect more money from the followers, how they can keep them as sheep, or they can stay the same. They do nothing. And the pastors are sleeping with every female. They got the female pregnant and they find a man in the church to marry them with. We are dealing with this. The pastors are sleeping with young girl in the church. The priests are sleeping with the young boy. And they're sleeping with the nun. They are not doing their jobs. And the Jewish leaders. Politic. It's about Republicans, about Democrats. And my rabbi, so far, out of most of them that I met or talked to or visited a couple times, that said this is a place for God, this is not for politics. We are here to pray God. Our job is to further God's word, not for politics. Yes, you have to be mad. You must be mad. Mad at me. Keep on being mad at me. And I'm not going to keep my mouth shut anymore. When I got something to say, I'm going to come here and say it. I'm going to come here and say it. I don't care if you're mad. That's your problem. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut when bad things are happening around me. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say it. And if I do bad thing too, you guys better call me out on it. Tell me stop doing that. We are each other's keeper. The church turned into politics. Sunday service should be about praising God. Should be about telling God, telling the congregant how God loves them. What they should do to be better. No, you bring a politician leader inside to speak on the beamer where the word of God should be prioritized. No. And you want God to not be mad at us? I'm the first contender. I did so much to God. Yeah. And one way I say celibate for 7 years, 8 months. Yeah, that's good. But I gossip a lot. You know why God quarantined Miriam? For gossiping. In Hebrew, Lashon Hara. And this is my number one sin, baby. I claim it. That's my sin. I talk a lot, I gossip a lot. You say something bad, I'm going to repeat it. You do something bad, I'm going to say, you did something bad. You, Nicole, you did that. Yeah, Nicole, you did that. Remember? And I go tell so-and-so, this is what Nicole did. Yes, I gossip. Yeah, that's my biggest weakness. That's my sin. I acknowledge my sin to God. God quarantined Miriam, give Miriam, Moses' older sister, the woman that saved Moses. God struck her with leprosy, make her skin all white, hair, everything, lesion all over her face, all over her body. They have to quarantine her outside the camp at Mount Sinai for 7 days. And guess what? The children of Israel were supposed to be moving, making a stop. They were supposed to have a light or a cloud guiding them. Whenever the cloud keep on moving, they have to keep moving. When the cloud stop, everybody stop and rest. That's how they travel from Egypt for the 40 years. Because of Miriam, God struck Miriam and kept Miriam quarantined for 7 days before they could even move from one spot to another spot. And the rabbis, my rabbi, believe that is because Miriam waited for Moses when they put Moses in the water to see who was picking up Moses. That's the reason God makes sure the entire congregation waited, the entire house of Israel waited for Miriam for her 7 days to finish. So what have we done? Tell me, what are your sins? What are they? Me? I have sex in my mind. Yes. I was watching a movie. I saw a husband that I like. Oh my God, he's cute. I have sex with him in my mind. Yeah. I dislike people for no reason. I look at you and I don't like you. I hate you. That's my sin. And I talk a lot. That's my sin. I gossip a lot. That's my sin. And I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut. That's my sin. No, Diamond. President Trump has nothing to do with this. President Trump is not trying to kill you. As a matter of fact, he has no clue. He's clueless. And the country has to be destroyed under him. That's the prophecy. The United States has to be destroyed under him. If you dream about this thing, if you see that in your dream, you will cry like a baby. You will get up and shaking. The country will be like, there will be nothing. A lot of people dying, and there will be no money market. The bank, you will be standing in line for them people to feed you with little soup. We don't want that. I don't want that. No. I don't want that. I do not want that. They want the country's prophesied. It's been said the country have to be destroyed under him. He has nothing to do with that. While he's clueless, he has people that giving him bad advice. And believe me, a lot of people already know. Since January, a handful of us already know what's going to happen. Most of us already know. I know. And I'm a simple person. I'm a crazy person. I'm just a simple person. I'm just a mere human. And it's been revealed to me since the first week of January what's going to happen in 2020. But I accepted it. I accepted that. I believe that we deserve it. The world deserves it. Right now, there can be change. If I can change my way, if I can confess to God, so can the rest of the world. They can know that God is God. China is not the world leader in exporting. They can't be claiming they are the best. God is the best. United States think they are political wise, this and that they are the best. No. Italy cannot think that they are representing God under the sun. No, God did not give them a letter to represent them, to become God agent under the sun. No, God has no agent. God have some of us that God love. It will reveal his plan to us. What we choose to do with it is up to us. Me, my plan is, I tell you what I saw in my dream, and I explain to you what it is. It's up to you to pray to God and ask for forgiveness. Confess your sin to God. Everything you have done wrong, confess. Tell God sorry. And pray for this country. Pray for the United States. This is our country. We will not let the angel decide what God should do with the world. While we can talk, while we are still alive, while we are still not sick, we can pray, we can talk to God and say, God, sorry. Asking for forgiveness for the United States and the rest of the universe. We are one. We are one. This is not a joke, guys, okay? This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm just telling you. So many of us knew. It has been revealed. It's not like we are special. We've been lucky to have the visitors. They come and tell us in our dream, this is what's going to happen, and it's going to happen. And some of us were sitting to see if it is true. Then, yes, now it is true. If you saw it, if you had the dream about 2020, you must pray right now. Because your job was to vote for it, to do something about it. If you did not pray, to say no, it's going to keep going. Me, I said no. I don't want this world to end. I love this. I love this body. So once God kill us or kill me, this body is turning into dirt. And God taking the soul, what I'm breathing, and take it with him? No, I want that body. I want to be here for a while now. I'm not going. You don't want to change things. I want things to change. Make the case for the United States. Make the case for the world that they can change. They can change. If I can change, so can they. If I can change my way as a sinner, I was a 100% sinner. Now I'm a 50% sinner. Yeah, I can wait it. 50% bad, 50% good. So can they. We can balance it. Okay? Nobody's perfect. No one can be perfect. And God knows that. And God created everything around us. That's how you have to make the case for them. God created everything that we see with our eyes. The senses. God makes sure we saw the beautiful woman, the handsome man, so we can commit sin with our head. God makes sure that we find alcohol to drink and get drunk and remember who we are. God makes sure we saw the drug. God gives someone the knowledge to produce alcohol, to produce tobacco, to produce the drugs. God create temptation. So we have to make the case for us, the United States, in the world. We have to. This is our country. I'm not saying the United States is perfect, but hey, it is what it is. Guys, I got to go. I think I give you guys 1 hour. I think I talked too much. I'll give you 1 hour. I should not have spent too much time with you guys. And I'm sorry to be the very bad news. God is killing us because we are a bunch of sinners. We need to repent. We need to pray for each other. We need to love each other. We need to care for each other. We need to change our ways. We hate. We lied. We steal. We have no patience. We are never content. We always want more and more. Lastly, before I leave, all the money you have in the money market, what's going on right now? The market is thinking. You were destroying people, lives. You were creating products that you know that are not safe. You were creating medication, over-the-counter medicine. You were creating multivitamin that are not safe for us to take. And you promote it. You make us take them so we could get sicker. And when we get sick, you created a medicine that is not 100% good. You give us a medicine that have another 20,000 side effects. And while you are fixing one problem, you are fixing a headache, you give us 3 more illnesses so we can get more product from you. So you are making millions in the money market. Where's your money now? I just want to ask you, this is me. This is me. This is not, I'm not asking for God. I'm asking for me. Where is your money now? You were trying to kill everybody, created a product to make million or billion of that product, while you know that product is not safe, that will kill us. You create the product for us, and you make money in the money market. Now your share worth $1,000, your share worth $500. Now it's thinking, right? This is how God works. You think you could get away with it? You think we get away with it? All your nastiness, all the car you invented that are not safe. Somebody touched the car like this, the car is already full, killing people inside, trapping people. You give us bad product. You use low cheap material to make the cars, to make the product. hoping you make a lot of money, hoping you will make a lot of money, and you made the money. Yeah, you made it. Now God took it back. Now your share, your stock are down. If you are lucky enough, someone that know what's going to happen told you about it, and you sold your share, your stock, you liquidated, like the guys from Microsoft, like Bill Gates, like some of the others that sold their shares. God took it from you. So what you gonna do? The pharmaceutical industry, instead of treating people, you're creating product to give us more illness. Where's your money now? Gone. That's my God, baby. That's how my God work. So all I'm asking right now, I'm asking forgiveness for all of us, for all our sin. We hated, we lie, we dislike each other, we don't like each other, we gossip, we did a lot of bad things. God knows we're not perfect. God created that way. God created us that way. So I'm sorry that we sin. I'm sorry that we're a bad person. I'm sorry that we lied. I'm sorry that we steal other people's thing. I'm sorry that we steal other people's idea. I'm sorry that we cheated. I'm sorry that we did bad. I'm sorry that we take bribe. I'm sorry that we take side. I'm sorry that we prefer other people than the others. I'm sorry that we hate. I'm sorry that we destroy others for our own gain. I'm sorry that every decision we make, we made it for our own self. We've been selfish. I'm sorry that for me, for the world, and for the United States, please send the angel of death away out of our midst. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have enough. And I'm sorry for our sin. With the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry for everything that I committed since the day I was born until right now. I'm sorry for every bad thing, every bad word that come out of my mouth. All the sin, all the gossip, all the lied. Everything that I've done bad, I'm sorry. Make it stop. Bye guys, it was a pleasure talking to you. So I'll see you when I see you. I don't think I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I don't think I'm seeing you at all this week. I don't think so. I'm not coming live on this page for a while unless I have a dream, unless I have something to tell you. That's it, I'm out. So be good. Forgive other people. Pray to God, ask for forgiveness, and pray for the United States. Pray for our president, pray for our leaders. Pray for the world, pray for Israel. Pray for Italy. Yeah, I forgive them. God cannot take them all because I love Italian men. There's no way. No way I will let God kill all of them. No. This can't happen. I know. No one is better than the others. We are all sinners. There was only one righteous person in New York. He died. Rabbi Menachem Mendel, the Rebbe, he died. Already died. So we have no righteous person among us right now. We all trying to be better. Okay? So bye y'all. I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Bye.